Office Wife. The story of the girl who married her boss and of the girl who took over. And now Marcia Pilgrim continues the story of Office Wife.
It's funny. Something really shattering happens and you think you'll never get over it. But you do. Now that I'm used to the idea of never seeing my husband again, and I can think calmly, there doesn't seem to be much sense in dwelling on it. Do I sound as though my heart's of stone? It's not. But when there's just nothing you can do, why not face the music and make the best of it? Oh, but if only I'd been a different wife when Jeff was here. If only, if... Oh, I've said it to myself 1,000,000 times and I must stop.
Marcia.
Oh, sorry, Uncle Tressida.
You must have been 1,000 miles away.
Daybreak Island's nearer 1,500, isn't it?
I know. Now pay heed like a good girl. Under the circumstances, is there any point in keeping a flat?
Well, I've sort of become used to living away from you and Aunt Harriet.
We've the tennis court and the swimming pool and all this room here. Much better for you than poking about at the flat all by yourself. And as time goes by, we might entertain a little. I don't want to see you withdraw into yourself.
I'm not going to do that, Uncle.
That's what I like to hear. Of course, it's far too soon yet to start getting about. But you're still very young. Lots of other young wives have lost their husbands.
Look, I know what you're trying to say, but it's really not necessary. Please, darling, don't worry.
All right, then. Oh, here, what's this? You're not going to cry?
It's just that I wish so passionately I'd been better to Jeff when I had him.
Oh, come along, no tears. But dry your eyes. You've nothing to reproach yourself with. And self-recrimination will only make you feel 20 times worse.
But we should have had a child. And I wouldn't have lost him altogether.
I think it's a good thing you hadn't. Stepfathers and stepmothers, Marcia, my dear, they can be as good-hearted as they like. But there's always a problem.
Stepfathers?
Well, I'm hoping you'll marry again, Marcia. That's why I say it's a good thing you and Jeff had no children.
If ever I do marry again, I'll be so different. Oh, I'll take it. It's probably for me.
All right. I must run along anyway. I have to see that chap Glover again.
Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, it is for me, Uncle Tressida.
Oh, well, goodbye for now, then.
Bye-bye. What's that, Harry? No, I was just saying goodbye to Uncle Tressida. Well, here, I suppose. But I thought of going to the flat this afternoon. Yes, till about 5:30. Oh, if you like. Yes, I could do with some cheering up. All right, thanks, Harry. You're a dear. Righto. Bye now. He's been rather decent since Jeff was drowned. If I do decide to marry again, I won't have far to look. I wonder what Uncle Tressida would say.
Yes. Percy Fleming tell me all that, Glover. But what I can't see is, how could we be shot at because account executives initial their own bills for payment?
Mr. Bendigo, I can think of 6 different ways.
For much?
The way things stand here with your new routine, I could take you for £10,000 in 6 months and you wouldn't miss a penny of it.
Yes, but would you get away with it?
Oh, I wouldn't till your annual audit. Maybe longer.
Suppose you tell me of just one way you go about it.
Nothing easier. Mind you, plugging up loopholes in other people's accounting systems is my specialty. And what looks easy to me might never occur to anyone else.
That's all right. Just show me how you diddle my firm out of, say, 10,000 in 6 months.
Okay. Now, I'm an account executive, Palmer, say, or Campbell. My first move would be to open 3 or 4 bank accounts under phony names, at least 2 of them in some other city. Then I'd prepare some bogus invoices, correct in every detail. You see, knowing how the particular account was run, I couldn't make a mistake, because, taking your puller account, for instance...
Well, that's amazing, Glover. I have to hand it to you.
Hadn't that procedure occurred to you, sir?
No, it had not, but I can see it now. We wouldn't miss the money till our client complained, because all the amounts would have been charged off to him.
Precisely.
You're a pretty shrewd head, Glover.
I'd better be. It's my living. Oh, I could show you dozens of stunts chaps have worked. And they only land themselves in quad because in the last analysis you simply can't get away with it.
So you think we'd better go back to our old system, eh?
The sooner the better, Mr. Bendigo.
Well, we're not going to do anything of the kind. We're staying exactly as we are.
What?
How can we ever catch our man if we don't give him some leeway? And with you here, we'll be about 4 jobs ahead of him.
But this fellow Palmer...
Now, just a minute. I thought we agreed to mention no names.
Oh, just as you like, sir. But if there's anything in what you suspect, why make it easy for the chap?
It's my risk, isn't it?
But it's too big a risk just to find out if there's someone in your organization who's trying to be a bit too clever.
The trouble with you, Glover, is you're forgetting something. You're forgetting it's not only the bookkeeping here I want looking into. I want the truth about something else altogether, Glover. Bear that in mind. Yes, all the time.
What a pet to ring up this morning, Harry. Thanks a lot.
Yes, that's what you said on the phone. Have I done the right thing to leave you alone all the week?
Well, yes, Harry. I haven't really wanted to see a soul.
No, of course not, you poor kid. Been pretty ghastly all round. I've been dying to see you and lend a hand, but no one just doesn't. You understand, don't you?
Of course I do.
I don't suppose there's anything in the flat to drink, is there?
Oh, there'll be something in the sideboard.
Why don't I mix us both a noggin?
Not for me, Harry. But you go ahead, by all means.
Oh, thanks, darling. Ah, yes, here we are. Just the stuff. Show you what I want to?
No, thanks, really.
Marcia, what are you going to do about the flat? Keep it on?
Uncle Tressida wants me to go and live at home again.
Would that be wise, darling?
I'm hanged if I can make up my mind.
Well, it's none of my business, and you mustn't let me influence you, but, well, independence is jolly nice.
Uncle Tressida and Aunt Harriet will let me do as I please. I always have.
Yes, I know, Pet, but it's not the same as having your own place. Now, I like to be able to come and go without giving an account of myself to anyone.
I'll think about it. There's plenty of time.
Darling, tell me to shut up if you want to, but I'd like you to keep it on.
Why?
Want the absolute truth?
Yes, please.
I'm thinking about you and me.
Yes.
Too soon?
Far too soon, Harry.
I'm a heel, but I can't help it, darling.
If you mean that, do something for me, would you?
Anything in the world.
I don't want to sound beastly, but drink whatever you have there and leave me alone. Just for now, Harry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think I was making a nuisance of myself.
Oh, you're not. You've been an angel. Do try and understand.
It's funny, really. I had no idea you were so fond of Jeff.
That's the awful part of it all. And it's not funny.
I don't get you, Marcia.
Oh, do go, Harry, now, this minute.
But why?
Because until I lost him, I had no idea I was so fond of Jeff either.
Marcia, my dear, your Aunt Harriet's gone upstairs, and I'm going to turn in any minute. Why don't you follow suit?
I don't want to go to bed at all.
But it's getting on for 12. You can't walk up and down all night.
It's all I feel like doing.
And you mustn't mind me saying so, but you're smoking too much. Look, I'll tell you what. Let's don a good stiff nightcap. Make us both sleep like logs, eh?
No, thanks, Uncle, really. But you do.
I've been thinking, how long since you've seen Julian and Shirley Black?
Oh, months and months.
Well, here's an idea. Why not drop Shirley a line and invite yourself to the country for a few weeks? They'd love to have you. Get some fresh air and some riding. Do you a world of good. There's nothing like a change of scene.
Uncle Tressida, would you mind if I went back to the flat tonight?
To sleep? What the dickens for?
I don't know. I just want to go there.
As you like, of course, but I really don't see why.
I don't know why either, darling. But I just want to go.
All right. Good night, Marcia. I'm sorry I'm not more help to you, my dear. Suppose no one can work it out for you but yourself. I'll try to get some sleep, that's all.
That's odd. I'm certain I turned the lights out. I know I turned them out. Cigarette smoke. There's someone here. Oh, who is it? Who's in there? Why? What? No. Jeff! I'm not going crazy. It's my husband and he's not dead. He's standing with his arms around me. Jeff's alive. He's alive here this minute. Oh, I want to laugh and I want to cry. He's here now this minute. And I'm in his arms.
We invite you to listen to further episodes of Office Wife, written by L.J. Hardy, a Donovan Joyce production.